Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new series that I am Mandy, directed by Panos, who which for the record I actually started watching this movie right here. I was watching this this morning. And I've only seen half of it, but like, what? That's a weird trip. The best way that first off, Mandy debuted at the 2018 Sundance Film Festival, and the word of mouth about this thing is out of control. At the current time, this movie has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and the main star is Nicolas Cage. Okay. Why don't you just take that and just put that in your brain and roll it around a little bit, okay? Now, I love my boy Nick Cage. Granted, in modern times, he's been in fucking terrible films, but Nick Cage, he's been in a bunch of things that I loved growing up. Particularly Con Air, okay? Maybe Con Air is on more the guilty pleasure side, but goddamn, Con Air is fucking fantastic, okay? Put the bunny back in the box. Basically, the best way that I can sum up this movie is that it is supposed to take place in 1983. Nicolas Cage is on this mission of vengeance, and it is supposed to be visually trippy and just bloody and gory as fuck. Also, the soundtrack is, and forgive me if I'm saying the composer's name wrong, but and the soundtrack is supposed to be composed by goddamn Johansson. Yo, this is like literally one of my favorite composers of all time. The fact that he's on the soundtrack, he's doing the score. And look at these descriptions of the goddamn score. Oh my god, I forgot that. Oh shit! And I've heard that there's like an insane chainsaw battle with Nicolas Cage. Like think about what I just said. That sounds incredible. Another thing is that the thing about this director's first film is that it is visually stunning. Like you just feel like when he made this film, he just processed this film through so many different color palettes, so many different color filters in post-production. Apparently, Mandy is going to be a similar way, so it's probably going to be a very visually stunning film, and the usage of color is probably going to be absolutely just bonkers. The cinematography just sounds, it sounds yummy already. The reasons. Look at these first images for this movie, okay? Like what? And then look at my boy, Nick Cage, okay? I cannot wait. Apparently, there's like scenes where like he's like guzzling back alcohol and maybe doing drugs and like he's just committing mass acts of murder in the name of vengeance and like. Just look at it, okay? You know, like, because this movie it's such an extreme, like, it's a fucking wild movie. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those like you're gonna either love it or hate it kind of movies. You know, and Nicolas Cage is so extreme, and this director seems kind of fucking out there a bit. So it's like them colliding together. It's just like this movie might just be like, just like a perfect midnight movie. You know what I'm saying? Like. Also, someone else, and yes, I'm being, clearly, I'm trying very hard not to get deep into the plot, because honestly, I really don't want to know that much about the plot, because this sounds like the perfect fucking movie for me, for me personally, but someone described this film as, this movie is a midnight movie festival unto itself. It's over 2 hours long, and it is basically, it's like a combination of Clive Barker, Death Wish, prog rock, heavy metal, Guy Madden, Mad Max, and the dueling chainsaw climax of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. This is Nicolas Cage at his most bugged out and unhinged. Whoa. Mandy could also cause its share of overdoses, at least for those with a less than sky-high tolerance for non-stop trippy lunacy. Goddamn, someone said that this movie kind of reminds them of Jodorowsky and David Lynch. Good Lord! It's unclear as of right now when we mere mortals that didn't get to go to Sundance will be able to watch this psychotic sounding film. But I just had to push this out into the consciousness, and I just want to, you should consider adding this to your watch list, because it's been added to mine, and I can't wait to see it. But what about you? Does this project interest you? Are you as excited to see this film as I am? Because your boy is ready for this movie.